All right, it is Friday night, and you know what that means? It is time for the live watch party of AEW Rampage. I'm already blowing up my voice. We're not even there yet. Apologize. Get your comments. We got a lot going on all night. We'll get through it. We got JR on here. Check out what's going on so far. As the slide slowly comes up here, Sammy Guevara and Action Andretti rematch. Kinosuke versus Press 10. The Acclaimed will be in action. Nyla Rose versus Riho. No Vicky Guerrero. And we'll hear from Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. And you know what else we got going on as the match starts right now with Andretti and Sammy. 3 viewer-requested segments. That's right. 10 wrestlers to go to ROH from Noob and Company. We got perfect WrestleMania card, a best of. 10 best WrestleMania matches. Your best WrestleMania matches. We're making like a best of, like a greatest hits, like a rock album or, that kind of thing. So get your 10 favorite WrestleMania matches and we'll create a 10 best. And then we have Scream trivia from Carlito. That's what we have going on right now. So get your comments ready all episode long. And if you're not watching this live, leave comments because I want to hear from you. All right, let's get into it right now. That match is coming up. That match is coming up. It's got to be the last slide I have on here. That is it. Rampage starts right now. Let's get to it. Internet issues already. I fucking hate internet. There we go. All right, let me know how you're doing this weekend. Noob, how are you doing? We are going to do your segment, 10 wrestlers to ROH or going back to ROH. So get those ready if you got any. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Entrances done on YouTube if you wanted to catch those. Let me know what you're up to this weekend. Are you going to go see Scream? Are you going to go see something else? Are you going to go see Champions? Are you going to go see, what was it, 65 or 64? The dinosaur movie with Kylo Ren? Riho deactivated her Twitter and she's in action. Very odd. Huh. Carnage, how you doing? Thank you for joining. It's bad enough that we have Orange Cassidy as champion, but could you imagine if Slapnuts ends up winning the title next week? I cannot imagine. I was just thinking when I was watching Dynamite, I can't believe he's still prominent in a federation at this age. When he was Slapnuts in WCW, that's when I thought that was it for him. I don't know, man. Him and Vince Russo in WCW really soured me on Jeff Jarrett. Let us know your thoughts on anything going on. Wow, we got a bunch of stuff in news and rumors. Then after that, 10 people that we want back into ROH. I got my 10. Let me know yours. And we're picking the 10 best WrestleMania matches. So get yours ready. We're just going to compile a list and make our best of. And then Scream trivia. New Scream movie, part 6. New York, new rules. Jericho on commentary. That's a nice move. Man, it's too bad Sammy's kind of a piece of crap. Like, he's a good wrestler, but man, I would not lend this guy a phone charger in the airport. I hope you're watching The Last of Us. They have one more episode to go Sunday, and Knock and I will do a review. It's looking like Tuesday, so you got an extra day to watch it and catch up on the series as the finale this weekend. Knock and I will have our final review on Tuesday. Make sure you hit subscribe and the bell icon so you know when we're popping up. No Nev Campbell, but what I read is she saw the movie and she liked it. How can you not pay? Let's get into this really quick. How can you not pay Nev Campbell what she asked for it, no matter what it is? So I don't want to spoil on Scream 5, but someone gets murdered who is a mainstay who gets paid a lot of money. They're not there anymore. Why not just allocate that money to Nev Campbell? Problem solved. Studios, man. Oh, that was weak. You can't really do the catapult unless you're going to be doing it fast, man. I'm not really a big fan of it. The best seller of the catapult was Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Andretti. Oh. Again, he's pretty decent in the ring. He's a douche. Ugh, the tongue out. Like, all right, man. I think even Miley Cyrus gave that up. Oh, we're gonna talk about Shazam and news and rumors. It involves a belt, not this one, but it involves another belt. If you watch Dynamite, you know what it is already. Are you excited for Fury of the Gods? I don't think I am. I like the first Shazam, but I think that's HBO Max. Yes, Carnage, I am. So if he's not in this one, then just if you're okay with the cost of the cast of Scream 5 and now one's gone, why not just keep that cost? I I I don't know. Could have had Nev Campbell, but they didn't. I gotta give them credit though. They did make this in under a year, reminiscent of Scream and Scream 2. So that was good. I like that. Not Megan though. Megan 2 is coming in like 2025 because I don't know if they need to give Allison Williams acting lessons, but hate Sammy. Hate him, Noob says. I'm gonna punch him in the face. He's got a face for it. Mr. All Power, welcome to the stream. All right, this commercial breaks winding down right now. Again, get your 10 people you want ROH. Just throw a couple out there if you want in the chats when we get into it. And what, let it percolate. What's your favorite Mania match? So Jenna Ortega is going to be in every movie. It's so weird because she's so popular now. I think she's going to be the next big legacy character, even though her sister is the daughter of Billy Loomis, who I would imagine would create more storytelling throughout the series, but we'll see. She's also going to be rumored Lydia's daughter in Beetlejuice 2. So, Scene 3 is non-canon now. It has to be canon still. It has to be canon. Megan 2.0 in 2025 because of the future. Did you like Megan? I like parts of Megan. I I watched the unrated version on Peacock. It's the same length as the regular version, so I don't know what was under. There's a couple parts in there that were very cool and gory, but here we go. Here's the best WrestleMania match: Megan versus Chucky is going to be the new Freddy versus Jason. I can see it after Megan 3. I would say pull the trigger on it. And again, the remake of Chucky, the movie, was supposed to be what this is supposed to be. But thank God the people who own Child's Play hated it and made the Chucky series, which is very fun if you like Child's Play. I think it was Scream 4. Scream 4 is not because Kirby from Scream 4 is in part 6. So that has to be. We're supposed to have Carlito in here, who is the Scream aficionado. It's because of him I put 5 Scream questions together. But if Carlito's in here, maybe he can clear this up. Because going into the requel that they talked about last movie, it seemed like some of it might not be canon. As long as it's not as messy as this Halloween reboot. When did Scream 5 happen? Last year, like a year ago. It's on Paramount Plus, so I've only seen it the weekend it came out, so I'm not too familiar with it. It was good. I did like it a lot, actually. Let's Go Action. That's a cool move right there. 450, smooth and crisp. Action Andretti. He does need some mic times. We got to figure out who this kid is. So, only been in the wrestling business 3 years. Jr. just said. Yeah, I hate Jericho. Hate Jericho so much. I hate him ever so much. Man, Andretti's got to win this one. He's been losing momentum just because of how they put him on TV or not putting him on TV. Now he's on Rampage. Let us know if you watch Ring of Honor. I have not seen any of the new Ring of Honor. This second episode aired last night, so let me know if you saw it. I heard the Athena and Willow matches is really good. Speaking of, you think Action should go to ROH? Okay. I'd like to see more of the fun high flyers stay in AEW. Top Flight is like it seems like Top Flight are going to ROH. I don't. I want more fun like that on AEW, just because like the storytelling in AEW can really piss me off. So at least the wrestling with the high flyers makes me happy. I think Jazz Wires, the creators of the AEW action figures, might be creating Ring of Honor figures. Ooh. And there we go, Mr. Alpar. Athena and Willow are the main event of this week's ROH. Good. Good. Women main eventing on ROH. Already leagues ahead of Dynamite. I heard the matches are really good on Ring of Honor, so I just can't pay $9.99 for it. I can't. The last ROH pay-per-view is now available on Honor Club if you are thinking about getting it. The tongue out again. What a fucking loser. What a loser. Tony Schiavone putting Jericho in check on there. I like that. Really? It's the only way? Big kick. The Ring of Honor needs to sign the Amazing Red. I'd like that. That's a good one. Pardon me. It is a balmy, rainy 54 degrees here in LA. All right, let's see if he does it. Wow. That was good. That was good. And that's going to wake up a crowd that's been there for about 3 hours right now. Good. That was good. That was a good long jump. Does Amazing Red still wrestle? Good question. Do I own any action figures? I own old action figures. I have old WWF figures, and I don't know if they're here or if they're somewhere else, but I have all my GI Joes still. I wish I had my Transformers, but half of them broke. I think that's all I have for action figures. I'm one of those who fell victim to. I went through the boxes and got rid of all my toys. And makes me sad. Yeah, I used to collect like everything. Real Kings, welcome. Thank you for joining. Let me know if everything is still working all right, if you can hear me. All right, let me know if you can hear me. Going through some issues right now. Hold on. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. My Rampage stream stopped. Everything's kind of stopping here. Oh no, it's my shit. My internet's terrible here. No picture. Okay. Let me know if I'm back. My Rampage is cut off. Trying to get everything back together here. Thank you all for joining me on a Friday night. I really do appreciate it. Sorry for all this. As I get Rampage back. Noob can hear me. Okay. TNT app is fucking killing me right now. I hate this app. I'd love to do this without the Wi-Fi, but it won't let me use this app without Wi-Fi on, which is stupid. All right. Conrad's saying these are rumors that Ibushi is coming to AEW. I could see that. Real King's thoughts on Ric Flair dissing the former manager of Jake Hager when he was a part of the We Are the People. I didn't know that. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I have some WCW cards of him right down in this drawer right here. I'm not the biggest fan of him. He's I don't know. He's a bit too opinionated for me. Rampage. TNT killing me again. I apologize. I might just have to do the stuff again and not watch Rampage. So I might have to rely on you to let me know what's going on Rampage. I cannot watch it. Thank you, TNT.com, for being a pile of shit. All right. TNT sucks, but we don't. We're going to have some fun anyways. All right, let me know what's going on Rampage right now as everything goes on. Let's have some fun. Noob, you got 5 wrestlers. So let's get into this right now. Let me get this slide off. Let me know what's going on Rampage as we move on here. We'll do this ROH thing, then we'll get into some news and rumors, and then I want your best WrestleMania matches. All right. The slide should show up in a second there. There it is. All right. New wanted to know who I thought 10 people should go into ROH or return to ROH. New, let's get yours right away. You got 5. Max the Impaler, Maki Ito, Angelina Love. That's a good one. Brian Idol. I hadn't thought about that one. Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin. I'm not familiar with him, so that would be a new one. Here are mine. Let me get this off here. Noob, thank you for that. All right. First up, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. I do believe he's going to wrestle matches here and there in ROH, but I want him like officially in ROH. The guy put a lot of work in during the pandemic and stuff, so I appreciate that. Kenny King, I know he is an Impact right now, but I do believe ROH would be a good platform for him to go into AEW later on. I really like Kenny King. So Serena Deeb, she hasn't been in ROH. There's rumors that she was going to be one of the teachers. Maybe she's doing stuff behind the scenes, but I would love to see her as a regular in ROH. Mr. Alpar says, think Honor Club is getting better rating. I bet it is. And it won't let me. I tried that. All right. Real Kings. Have I seen Creed 3 yet? No. I do believe Knock is going this weekend. So hit him up on Sunday during the show at 4 p.m. Pacific. All right. After Serena Deeb, we got Mandy Leon. I would like to see Mandy Leon in Ring of Honor again. I would like to see her as a regular in Ring of Honor. Bring something different, and like personality-wise, I think it could match Willow and Athena. So Marina Shafir and Roderick Strong, those two are going in together. This is where plain white bread can shine with talent. I'll say that for those two. We will see Marina Shafir out later tonight with Nyla Rose. No Vicky Guerrero. She is at home because she is leaving AEW this summer, so I don't think they're going to put her on TV in case she goes back to WWE, but we'll see. Flamita, I would love Flamita to be a regular in Ring of Honor. Again, some people they have come in and out of Ring of Honor who were in Ring of Honor, but I want to see regulars in Ring of Honor. Flamita would be so outstanding. I know he's still in there, but I'd really like to see him in there. Another WWE guy is next, Akira Tozawa. I think Ring of Honor could make him shine, and I don't believe they would give him a goofy gimmick in ROH. I think they'd stick to the wrestling in there, and I think he'd be really good with pure fighting. So that's where I'd like to see him. Kelly Klein. She's had issues with Ring of Honor, issues about pay, issues about how they run things. She had issues about when she got concussed. I'd like to see her back in a Tony Khan Ring of Honor and have Ring of Honor have a better taste in her mouth rather than how she left it. So Kelly Klein, I'd like to see back. And Josh Woods, I'd just like to see in Ring of Honor. He does not work in AEW to me. So keep him in Ring of Honor. The wrestling is what he's good at. The acting is not. So that is my 10 Ring of Honors for you, noob. Thank you for that segment. I do appreciate it. 2 more viewer segments coming up later in the stream. Since MLW is supposedly coming up, Davey Richards coming back to Ring of Honor. I'd like to see that too. I don't want to see him in WWE. I'd love to see Davey Richards in Ring of Honor. He'd really put people to the test. Right now we got Claudio, maybe a couple other people, but Osmo Joe, obviously. All right, let's see if this works now. Let's see if I can jump back in. The whole app reset. TNT, what is going on? All right, I'm back. The Acclaimed are back. And that is Noob segment. Thank you, Noob, for that. Kings, what about Big Swole? I don't think she's going back to AEW products. Kenny King, yep. Layla Hirsch, that'd be a very, very good one. Diamante, Ortiz. I do like the character stuff that Ortiz does. So like him in AEW, if he could be more featured. Jonathan Gresham, he will not be going back to AEW. Daniel Garcia, yes, I like to see him be a regular. Get him out of Jazz. No one's good in Jazz. Elijah Burke would be cool. Kalisto, and of course Jay Lethal. I'd rather see Jay Lethal on ROH than what he's doing right now. Who do you think will face Jade Cargill next week? Oh, news and rumors. That's what you're hearing. That's what I'm hearing too. Hassan, how you doing? Let me get to news and rumors right now. Again, Noob, thanks for that topic right there. Got two more coming up from fans, from viewers. Sorry, let me say fans like an asshole. But again, get your favorite WrestleMania moment on deck. We're going to do that segment after news and rumors and create our 10 best, our best of WrestleMania. We're going to make a best of DVD, Blu-ray, 4K DVD ready, and Scream trivia. All right, news and rumors tonight. Rey Mysterio has been set for the first inductee into the 2023 Hall of Fame. That'll be on the Cock, March 31st. So good for Rey. I didn't see SmackDown yet, but I'm sure they're going to do some stuff with Dominic. So Rey is parting ways with WWE. It was kind of a weird thing, and her gimmick was weird. So I'm glad to see her go and do bigger, better somewhere else, especially with Mercedes and Monet out there. And here we go. Yeah, so I think just like Real King, this is going to be Jade's opponent. She is not signed with Impact anymore, but she does have the MLW title and I think the AAA title as well. So I don't know. I'm doing well, Hassan. My internet is not, but hope you're doing well out there. The Acclaimed win. I take it. What is more likely to happen? Flip a coin on that one. She did TV tapings to write her off, so she is going to be written off their tapings. But as of right now, she is no longer with Impact. And Rey Mysterio and Batista be inducted this year. That'd be cool. I think Muda's getting inducted as well. All right, 2.0 is out for some reason. Bad Bunny is going to host Backlash in Puerto Rico May 6th. I'm excited for that. I want to see a big Puerto Rican crowd, man. This is the Double or Nothing poster. If you haven't seen it, May 28th. It is going to be in Vegas again. The reason for changing the All Atlantic Championship to the International Championship is because Warner Brothers and Discovery wanted something for AEW to promote Shazam Fury of the Gods with, and they thought this upgrade to the title was going to be it. So Tony Khan, Warner Brothers, Discovery, the reason for the title change. What do you think of this? I didn't like this at all. We're going to talk about this Sunday, but I didn't like it. I'm glad he's champ, but how whatever. All right, Batman, the Cape Crusader from what's his name from Lost and all those other things that he botches. J.J. Abrams and another guy. This is being sold to Amazon now. It's greenlit for 2 seasons. This animated Batman show will be on Amazon for 2 seasons. And when that got axed, I didn't know this got axed. Did I do that to the holidays? A Steve Urkel story. I didn't know they're working on this. I'm a Family Matters fan. Just watched an episode. All right, and if you didn't know, Resident Evil 4, the new version of it, the Chainsaw demo's out. You can watch Knock play it on the channel here. He did a great job playing it. The full demo's out if you want to play it too online. You can play it as many times as you want. And that is all I have for news and rumors, so let me know what you have. All right. Press 10 is coming out right now. Tay and John Morrison versus Sammy and Tay. Keep those two. How about Britt Baker and Adam Cole Bebe versus them? I'll take that. I have to do Shazam. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what it has to do with Shazam. Noob says, I saw Natalia Markova posted a tweet that she's selling her iconic red and black gear. Still hinting that she might be leaving NWA. Hey, again, just like Taya, she deserves a bigger stage. Natalia's got personality out the ears. Parcel Hobbs went from dark enhancement to TNT champion. Gotta love it. I love it. I don't love the process. The TNT app went out on me again. Beautiful. Marco was going to end up in ROH by the end of the year. They need to build that division up, so. Too bad Batman Cape Crusader is Kevin Conroy last time to form as Batman. Did he do the whole thing, or did he do a season? I didn't even know he did anything for it. Thanks, noob. I didn't know that. So if Warner Brothers Discovery says they want an HBO Max champion, do we get one then too? I do believe so. I do believe so, and then that champion will be canceled and sold to another streaming network. All right, let me know how this matches. TNT.com said, F you, Zach. Let me see if I can get it back. Let me know what's going on the show. And thanks again for joining me tonight. Apologize for all the technical shit, but I do appreciate you hanging out with me. There is no way. Let's try this again. This app is bogus. Alrighty. Mr. All Power, yes, we are so close to 1K. If you can find some people, some friends to get us to that 1K on Sunday while we're doing the show, that'd be so cool. She might be in WWE, probably after WrestleMania. Ooh. I'd like that. All right. Back again for another 5 minutes here of the Rampage. Get your WrestleMania picks ready. We're going to do that next. Your favorite WrestleMania matches. Thank you, Fat Oasis, for this request for a segment. Press 10. He's basically just another dude in a suit who's full of himself. So, Davey Richards, Kyle O'Reilly, Rocky Romero, Miro, Homicide, Katsuya Shibata, Kushida, Nick Aldis, Alex Coughlin, Low Key. I don't want to see Miro in ROH. I do believe Nick Aldis his personality is too big for it. Power seems so off with him on there because he's so big of a personality. I like those picks. Kyle O'Reilly would be great back in AEW. I guess she joined Chelsea Green, Carmella. Ooh, there you go, noob. Yeah, Nick Aldis is made for TV. He's like LA Knight. I cannot see LA Knight or I forgot his actual name, but I cannot see him in ROH just because the personality is so big. I cannot see Ty Valkyrie in ROH because she's so big. She's so large. She plays to the back of a stadium. Oh, there we go. Noob. Think Aries would ever make a comeback? I don't think so. I think that guy has tainted himself. I do believe there are too many guys out there right now. So people like him or who's Dick Flip guy? I forgot his name. Joey Ryan. Certain people I don't think can come back. I'm always very curious on what would happen with what's her name? I forgot her name. She was really, really good, and then she said some pretty bad shit, and now she only wrestles in Mexico. Let me know in the chats who I'm talking about. I forgot her name. She is the daughter of. The name is right there. The face is right there. Certain people I don't think are coming back, unless you're Alberto and you're friends with Conan. There's like a Disney Princess Heinz commercial. Okay. Thank you, Tessa Blanchard. That's who I'm thinking of. Marty Scurll. I don't know about that. He'd fit with AEW and ROH, so I don't know, man. Kenta, that would be a really good one. Speaking of, never got CM Punk versus Kenta. CM Punk's not going anywhere. He's Tony Khan knows he's a draw. He will be back. I have made a couple predictions on when he's going to come back. A lot of people have some good ones on. They're gonna have the Elite versus CM Punk in some way, shape, or form. Kelly Promo made to wrestle on television. She's been wrestling in the independent wrestling scene for a long time, so I think Markova deserves a better stage and a better audience. I agree. She's another one who power is too small for her. So wait, doesn't Markova hate Carmella? Ooh, do they? Gossip. Press 10 versus Takashita. I know I mispronounce everyone's names. I apologize. You can correct me if you want. Your favorite WrestleMania matches, get those on deck. We're going to do 10 of them, create our best of WrestleMania. And then Scream Trivia. I have 5 questions. Carlito was supposed to be here and have questions, but looks like he's just scared of the goods. Mr. All Power. What would never happen? Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm gonna do some digging later. I love the dirt. Oh, they're advertising for Fight Forever coming soon to your favorite console. If you are looking to get Justice League or Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, it got pushed back, and now it's looking like it's not coming back, coming out this year at all. So that's bad news. Mr. All Power, I don't know either, man, but I'm gonna. Was there a Twitter war or any kind of social media war? Fight Forever is taking forever. There's a good picture that someone did out there where they took the Fight Forever thing and they made them all like gray hair and old. Very nice. They have too many people on commentary, man. They have more people on commentary than they had women on TV this week. This hasn't been on CNETP. I would say Andrade for number 12. I could see that. I could see Andrade. I think Andrade in ROH, I think would be like when he won the title in NXT. I could dig that. It's like Carmella just ignores her. I want a Twitter war. If you want someone fun to follow on Twitter, she's coming out tonight. Nyla Rose is hilarious on Twitter. I thought he said he was injured, but that was a while ago. He's working out with Charlotte. It's going to be. I don't know what's going on over there. Just so you know, when I drive past Burbank, there's a building that has TBS and TNT on the building. Those have not been taken off that building. So I think they just cut a whole bunch more jobs with this company. So from their corporate headquarters in Burbank, their name has been taken off the building. So there we go. Press 10 loses. Suicide Squad is never coming out. Rocksteady's shelve themselves. Rocksteady used to be so good, man. I was really looking forward to the Suicide Squad game. Supposed to make a Superman game, got canceled. I gotta say something. A Superman game is very tough to do. It'd be fun, but it's very, very tough. For Superman to be in an open world and just you could pretty much do anything in there. It's not like you just bump into a building and move. Like you could. It's very tough to do. I did see a bit of that game that was kind of made cool in theory, but like I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy right now, and you can't fly at certain places because it's forbidden. You can't do that with Superman. Man, that long. Swerve on the screen right now. Gotta love Swerve. TV Smojo's King Shark. Yes. At least we're getting Smojo as Sweet Tooth. The Amazon Twisted Metal show. Nev Campbell from Scream is in that. Anthony Mackie. The guy with the voice. Arrested Development. Reese's Pieces. He's the, I think, on-air version of Sweet Tooth, and then Smojo, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, but him and Smojo are Sweet Tooth. Oh, Swerve's going to be a cannibal. All right, we're going to get Keith Lee versus Swerve. That one's got to be at the pay-per-view. You cannot do that on Rampage. Mark Briscoe's out. We're going to learn what's going on with the tag titles in ROH. Shane Taylor, yeah, and Shane Taylor Promotions. He's in and out of ROH, but he's not in ROH. Love to see Shane Taylor and Shane Taylor Promotions in ROH. Here we go. I did not read spoilers on this. Be interesting to see what they do with these tag titles. They're already building up the Kingdom on this week's ROH for the tag titles. 13 times. Dem boys. They call them Dem belts. All right. Okay. We asked Mark. I like that. Oh, Supercard of Honor. Oh, man, we can get some like Forbidden Door tag teams. Oh. Big match. I like this. Oh. The Reach for the Sky ladder match. That's awesome. Air Fox and Ring of Honor be good. Oh, this is good. I don't like the AEW people going to do an ROH show, but these two are going to nail this fucking Reach for the Sky match. I like it. I think this could be a very good match. You put Swerve in charge of a lot of the storytelling, we're going to be all right. Saw Story tweet something about women's tag belts. No. I don't know what the trolls said, but I'm just going to say this. Tony Khan can't handle two belts because one of them got totally diminished with the booking of Jade Cargill. I don't want to see tag belts right now until he can figure everything out. And I think everything will get figured out after the AEW original storyline versus the NWO girls. Knock is in the chat. A little late, but hey, man. Glad to see you, Knock. Reach for the Sky tournament at the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Women main eventing on Rampage. I'll take it. All right, let's get to it. The second viewer category for this evening. Let's get your 5 favorite WrestleMania matches. Let's create our greatest hits 10 matches from WrestleMania. Any WrestleMania, any match, we're creating our best of. This is courtesy of Fat Laces. That's right. Almost to the 1K. Man, if we could hit it soon, definitely if we could do it live Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time during the show, tell your friends and family to tune in and subscribe. That'd be great to do it live on air. So I'm still debating getting tickets. Okay. They are pretty expensive. I just took a look at them. But the Reach for the Sky tournament, Lucha Brothers are in there. And that's right. We're going to Mania pretty soon. So let's have some matches here. What are your favorite matches? We'll compile our top 10. I'm going to kick it off with Rick versus Shawn. Let me know your matches. Get them in here. Anyone's any WrestleMania. We'll create our best of our top 10 WrestleMania matches. Mania's changed so much over the years. From production, from the length of the matches, from the types of the matches, from the length of the event. Some of these 4+ hours. Now it's 2 nights. Now we might have a shortened Hall of Fame again this year on SmackDown. Carnage, favorite WrestleMania match, the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship, WrestleMania 20. All right, that's on there. Nice. Knox says Bianca versus Sasha, Shawn versus Taker 1 and 2. The TLC match, Ray versus Kurt versus Orton. All good matches. Bianca versus Sasha, I'm putting on there. Got to put the TLC on there. The Rock versus Trash. Which one? Was the one where The Rock won, or is the one where Vince's son won? Kofi Mania. That was a good match. Mr. All Power, let me know which Rock versus Cena, and I'll put that on there. God, I hate saying his name. It's like, ugh, it's disgusting. The End of an Era, Hell in a Cell. That's a good one. Cocaine Bear. Oh my God, Cocaine Shark is coming out now. We just had Meth Gator coming. Little Becky versus Bianca. Let me put that one on the back burner. It was good, but I felt like something was missing from that match. If you can't think of a 10th one, I'll put that one on there, Mr. All Power. Cocaine. All right, Stokely Hathaway. He's going to have to face Hook. Is this match on Dynamite? All right, let us know your favorite WrestleMania matches of all time. We have a list compiled. I got 5 on here. There's a couple I got on deck from some of the comments section here. Got Rick versus Shawn, the triple threat at 20, Bianca versus Sasha, the TLC match, and the End of an Era Hell in a Cell match. Rock versus Stone Cold. That's got to go on there. We got a package between Riho and Nyla Rose before the match. Again, no Vicky Guerrero. She is done with the company this summer and she's at home. She tweeted today, but she tweeted support for Nyla Rose and Marina Shafir. Again, Nyla Rose is really funny on Twitter. She can bring that to the mic. She doesn't need Vicky Guerrero. Seth versus Triple H. I can't remember if that was like really good or not. Refresh my memory. Let us know in the chats if that's one for you. And it's time for the main event, according to Mark Henry. All right. There pretty much has to be a Hogan match on here. I'll go this. Is it going to be Hogan and Rock or Hogan and Warrior? Whatever you guys want to put in, Hogan and Rock or Hogan and Warrior. I'll say one of those two. Everyone always picks Hogan versus Andre. The match is very slow for me. It's not a very rewatchable match other than the slam. But Hogan and Rock or Hogan and Warrior. We'll put that one on here. I don't know if we'll see her in WWE. She wasn't too happy about the stuff with Dominic and Eddie, so I don't know. Say Hogan and The Rock. I knew Ed Roderick Strong who should be in Ring of Honor list, but is his WWE contract up yet? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Fat Laces says Hogan versus Warrior. You know what, Fat Laces, this is your segment. It's Hogan versus Warrior. I might have seen different stuff. I thought, I don't know. This is why I don't really like read Twitter because I don't understand it. You see the trailer for Cocaine Shark. That is some terrible production. Isn't even the Sharks book. They have it done already. That's insane. I know Meth Gator is still like at least a month from coming out. At least they're putting time and effort into Meth Gator. All right, I got room for two more. There's some on deck here. Let us know two more of your favorite matches of WrestleMania history. There we go. Brett versus Owen in a steel cage. One more. Let us know what you think. All right, Austin and Brett. Or you had another one on here. Becky versus Bianca. Or Cody versus Seth. That was good too. One match left, and we've got our top 10 for WrestleMania matches of all time. Get ready, though. It is Meth Gator. Meth Gator is going to be from Asylum Films. Those are the ones who make all the Fast and Furious ripoffs, the Avengers ripoffs, but Asylum Films is doing it. An AJ Styles match being in the top 10. The Shinsuke one had the best build, but it wasn't that great. I do love the Undertaker match, the cinematic one. That was really cool. Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky was really good too. That's a good point. Rio can't do a crossbody. Like, she can do a crossbody, but it doesn't make sense for someone that small to do crossbody against someone like Nyla Rose. All right, we got some matches listed. I got 5 Scream questions for trivia coming up. AJ Styles versus Jericho. All right, out of the matches we have up here, what match is going to be our 10th match? And after that, we'll just pick our main event. AJ Styles and Jericho, Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Cody versus Seth, Austin and Brett, Becky versus Bianca. Out of those matches, a lot of other cool matches on there. A lot of in the 80s, a lot of the undercard matches were really fun. Again, a lot of undercard people didn't get build up, so all of a sudden you see someone like Rick Martel have a Mania match. It was cool because there's build up and he's not fighting a jobber. Like Barry Horowitz, who is on Impact in an old man match. $11 minutes left. Thank you again for joining. Make sure you hit that like button up there. It helps us out a lot. YouTube algorithm is crazy weird. And again, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, get us to that 1K. Batista versus Triple H. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, there's so many good matches that you guys are putting out here. Let's just pick a main event from the ones that we have. Yeah, we talked about that, Knock. That's super cool. Rey Mysterio going to the Hall of Fame. I'm not a big fan of people who are currently on the roster going to the Hall of Fame, but for him, it works, especially since someone else pointed out too, him and Batista going in would be great. Kurt and Sean, I'll put that one on. There we go. That was a good one. All right, what's going to be the main event of what we have here of our greatest WrestleMania of all time as we want a commercial break from the women's match, which is main eventing. Thank you. Rick versus Shawn, the triple threat at 20, Bianca versus Sasha, the TLC match, the end of an era match, Rock versus Stone Cold, Rock versus Cena, Hogan versus Warrior, Brett versus Owen, Kurt versus Shawn. That is our best of, which is going to be our main event. This is, again, our best of. If we had to show people what WrestleMania is all about in 10 matches, that's what this is. Victoria and Muda, I do believe, are going in this year. I don't know why the Midnight Express aren't in there. NWA 312 is going to be on April 7th, and it's on a Friday night, which means NWA might be competing against WWE and AEW. Oh, they're if you want to look at the ratings, cable ratings and stuff, they get beat by like National Geographic and other channels out there. Their YouTube, yeah, I don't know. Oh, is it that Nike commercial with Matt Damon? Is that it, or is it something else? I saw a preview for that last night. I think Batista inducts Ray and Ray inducts Batista. I think that's what's up. Main event out of all these matches on here, and then we get some Scream trivia. Bianca and Sasha, the TLC match. Actually, honestly, storyline wise, the best one would be the end of an air match to have at the very end to culminate, because then you see these people in other matches, and the end of an air match kind of makes sense as the main event. But that's just me. Let me know if you think otherwise. Michael Jordan movie without Michael Jordan. Is it the Nike one? That's the one I saw with Matt Damon? But if they have another one, if they have an actual Michael Jordan movie, that'd be weird. A lot of these documentaries aren't really good. Or not documentaries, but movies about people. That Whitney one, I haven't heard anything about it since opening weekend, and I love Whitney Houston. All right, I'm going to say the end of an air match is the headliner. That one is because it tells the story of WrestleMania years past. Knock agrees. That's it. Thank you all. Thank you, Fat Laces, for that viewer requested segment. Noob and Fat Laces, thank you both for that. Coming up in a bit, I will have Scream trivia. It's just 5 questions. Pretty easy stuff. Let me get to the match card here because this is what's up right now. All right, cool. I love terrible movies. I love them so much that I'm doing it for a tier list that we're going to be working on before the Super Mario Brothers movie comes out. It is going to be a video game to screen adaptation tier list. If you are interested in this, we'd love to take your comments on it. We got movies like Super Mario Brothers and the piece of shit that I watched this week, Double Dragon. We got Doom on there. We got a whole bunch of stuff. So that's coming up. Me and the guys are going to be doing that together. Knock's putting that together. Appreciate that, Knock. There we go. This is the battle of the first 2 AEW Women's Champions. Nice job, Knock. I don't know if I'm going to say it, but Asuka versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34. It may be the best build up and the finish are terrible. That's what I'm getting about this with Bianca. This build up isn't that good, but I know the match is going to be really good. It's where I'm like, look at Revolution. The build up for Revolution was bad, but there are a lot of really great matches on there. Super Marvel's film was. I'm gonna watch that one this week. That's my next one on the list. It's either that or Legend of Chun-Li. I don't think I'm gonna watch Legend of Chun-Li. I do have to watch Street Fighter. I'm gonna watch if you have any suggestions for us to do for the tier list, let us know, because that's what we're gonna do, because we love The Last of Us. Knock and I will do the final episode review this week, most likely Tuesday, so make sure you hit subscribe and that bell icon. Noob, don't worry, Sonic is on there. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be really fun. Oh, gross. The QTV debut episode on Wednesday. Again, I hated QT Marshall being the reason Hobbs is champ. He didn't need that. With the build-up Hobbs had in weeks before that, he didn't need that. I got Brett and Owen on there. Brett and Owen are on the list. We got that one on there. So Brett and Owen is on that list of our top 10. I think we got a solid one here. I like it. Maybe I can put a slide together for next week, but we'll see. All right. We have 5 minutes left. Are you ready for some Scream trivia? Oh, too much fucking wrestling. I got you. Hitman is on the list. It is. I don't know which one. We'll decide that, because there's like the reboot. There's Paige, Tony Storm, and Ruby Riott all called the Outsiders. Oh, they're called the Outsiders for real. That's garbage. I don't like that they're just like paint by numbers NWO storyline in this. I love all three of them, but okay, I'll check it out, Knock. Oh, and here you go, Carnage. Both are on the list. I haven't seen either one. I'll give those a watch for this list too. I cannot wait to watch a bunch of shit movies. Let's do some Scream trivia. You can keep chatting if you want if you're not into the trivia, if you're not into Scream, but these are basic questions. I got one from each movie. Carlito's supposed to be here for this, but you know what? That means Carlito's got a life. Good for Carlito. Hope you're doing well. And let me find my trivia. All right, in honor of Scream 6 coming out this weekend, we're not going back to Woodsboro. No, New York, new rules. Exactly. I don't get it. It's the exact same thing. Tony Khan likes the past too much. Yeah, we're going to be recording it soon. It should be out around the weekend of Super Mario Brothers movie. All right, here we go. Which horror movie is not mentioned in Scream? One of these movies was not mentioned in Scream. Near Fall, Rio almost got her. They're making this look believable. That's what I like. Nyla Rose knows her opponent. Marina Shafir, looks like she's got 3 wigs on. Which horror movie is not mentioned in Scream? Thank you again for catching Rampage. You got 4 to choose from. 3 of these were mentioned by various characters in the movie. First one gets the point. Carnage, point number 1. Was not mentioned in the movie. Scream 2. In Scream 2, who interviewed Cotton on TV? Was it Gale Weathers, Stephen King, Kevin Williamson, or Wes Craven? Mr. Allpower got it too. Nice job. In Scream 2, who interviewed Cotton on TV? Was it Gale Weathers, or was it one of the other 3 in a character? Stephen King, Kevin Williamson, or Wes Craven? We got A's coming in. Marina Shafir interfering. The Problem. Real King says A as well. Oh man, I think Rio's going to get it again. This is going to be like her 3rd big victory in a row. Rio got it. That's it. Rio took the victory. And Knock has no idea. He's picking D. It was C, Kevin Williamson. That is him on a Inside Edition spoof interviewing Cotton Weary. So Scream 3 is up next. Who was killed first in Scream 3? Who's the first person? If you don't know the name, you can just be very general and generic with who it was. Who's the first person killed in Scream 3? Nyla Rose and the Problem, the promo problem, Marina Shafir. You can also just say someone who's in the picture here. You can say what they look like, and that can be your answer. First person to get it gets the point. All right, I want to point something out really quick here. Probably the black guy, sadly. So they covered this in Scream 2 in the opening with Jada and Omar Epps. There's a movie coming out called The Blackening. There's other movies that have been out in the past 10 to 15 years that make that joke. I am going to say this right now. I do not like people still doing that joke in movies anymore and trying to be meta, because they did it so well in Scream 2 with Jada and Omar Epps. It was so well done, and it was done in Cabin in the Woods, that everyone else doing it now, they just seem... I get the joke, Knock. I love it. But it's Scream 2. They did it the best. Yes, that is... We're definitely going to be talking about Riho on Sunday. All right, man. Riho is really killing it. Now the NWO is out. It's the guy with the gun from Grey's Anatomy. Yes, that is McDreamy. You haven't seen Scream? Let me say this. Scream 1 is like one of my favorite movies of all time. Who was the first person killed in Scream 3? Name someone, anyone. As Tony Storm is going to use, they need better spray paint too. This spray paint is like water. Anyone have any idea, any picks of who was killed first in Scream 3? You can just say someone's hair color. Okay, so he just got called the Outcast. Not Cotton, but close. Yeah, that's going to go on for weeks until, well, like they said, Chris Statlander comes back. All right. Carnage, you were close. It was Christine Cotton's girlfriend. 2 more questions. Carnage, you got it. All right, 2 more. Scream 4, what is Dewey's ringtone? Is it Bad Boys? The Inner Circle one, not the movie. I Fought the Law. Was it Cop Killer? Was it Axel F from Beverly Hills Cop? What was Dewey's ringtone in Scream 4? Thank you again for sticking around as Rampage finishes up with the NWO, with the Outcasts or the Outsiders. We'll see what they're going to be called on Wednesday. What was Dewey's ringtone? We got B, and we got the right answer right there. Axel Foley, Axel F. That is his ringtone. Carnage got that one. Last question covers the last movie. Which original Scream star voiced Stab 8's Chrome Face in Scream 2022? So if you're not familiar, they made Stab movies after the killings in Woodsboro from part 1. So in the movies, there's movies about it called Stab. And in this one, they go all out. The dude's got a flamethrower. It's pretty ridiculous. But which one of these original Scream stars did the voice for Chrome Face in last year's Scream? You got 7 to choose from. Not one of the top 3. Final question. I agree. I could watch that movie any day of the week. I love part 2 too. Part 3 doesn't exist to me. Final question. Okay, this isn't a spoiler. It's just a thing. Since Sori's got it, I'll let you know. It's not. It's one of those things that doesn't even matter. It's just one of those things you find out after the movie. Matthew Lillard did the voice for it. They brought him back to do the. It's a trailer for this movie. It's ridiculous because he's got his sleeves off and he's got like muscles and he's got a flamethrower. It's just how sequels get bigger and dumber and all that stuff. So that is it. But Carnage, you know what's up, Carnage? You got 2 right, and that makes you the champ. Not knew that one. But that is it. Carnage, you are a champ tonight. Thank you for partaking, everyone. Thank you for partaking in the WrestleMania stuff from Fat Laces. Thank you for partaking into the ROH stuff from Noob. And thank you, Carlita, for suggesting Scream trivia. That is it. Make sure you tune into the show 4 p.m. Everyone is going to be here. Knock. Eric, the CEO. In fact, I'm going to go pick up the CEO from his private jet right now at LAX to make sure he's here on Sunday for the show. So join us. Join Knock and I, probably on Tuesday, for our finale of The Last of Us. Love that damn show. If there's anything you want us to do, or especially that tier list with video games to movies and TV shows, drop a comment after the show here and let us know. Carnage, you took it. That is it. Thank you again for joining me on a late Friday afternoon. Thank you for putting up with internet problems, and thank you for putting up with my loud mouth. But that is it. Again, the show Sunday 4 p.m. Pacific time. Knock and I, The Last of Us this week. And if there's any movie or TV show based off a video game, let us know because we're going to do the tier list. There you go. Watch for the podcast. That's right. That's right. Plug, and let us know your favorite version of Eric, and tell your family and friends to subscribe because we're so close to 1,000. Thank you, everyone, for the West Coast podcast. I'm Zach. Shout out to Knock for joining in. Eric, see you in about an hour. Have a great weekend, everyone, and be excellent to each other.